Hey everybody, so I got scammed yesterday. Kind of. I don't know if I got scammed. I A scam occurred to me yesterday. So yesterday, as I was leaving the house with my girlfriend who is responsible for taking the keys out of the house. She takes the keys. I don't trust myself to do that. She forgot them. She didn't have the keys, so we were locked out of the apartment. Oh no, what are we gonna do? That's a ruined day right there. We're in an Airbnb in Paris right now. We have been for the last like 3 months or so. So we call up the Airbnb host and we're like, hey, could you do something? Do you have a spare key? She goes, no, I'm gonna hire you a locksmith. And the locksmith is gonna be there shortly and he's gonna let you in. So the locksmith comes, okay? And instead of picking the lock as you're supposed to do, here's a PSA for you. Locksmiths are supposed to attempt to pick locks. They're not supposed to do other stuff. Usually they can pick locks if they're a legitimate locksmith. So instead of doing that, what he does is he takes a saw, destroys the lock, destroys the door, gets us into the apartment, replaces the lock with an entirely new, different one, and then attempts to charge not me, so I guess I wasn't the scammed one, but my Airbnb host for 1,900 euros, which is too many euros. That's a lot. That's way too much. That's a scam. I'll put an article in the description about lockpicking scams in Paris if you're interested. This is a real thing. Locksmiths, you have to be pretty careful in Europe or maybe just in France. I don't know, but be careful if you get locked out. Try to find reputable people because they do this stuff. They lie. They say it's impossible to get you into the door unless they break the lock, and then they way overcharge you. It's a scam. It's not great. So he leaves, okay, and she's not paying him his money. But one thing we didn't know was that he took a key with him. He was supposed to give us 5 keys to the new lock, but he only gave us 4, presumably because he had one of the keys. So there's just a man going about, a criminal type guy walking about with a key to our apartment. So, we're like, oh no, we could die. Oh no, God. So we barricade the door, we jam it up, we do what we can. We call up the Airbnb host. She's getting a new guy to rechange the locks, such that no criminals have the keys to the locks to our home. Okay? So she gets a new guy. Like 2.5 hours later, the new guy comes. He walks in the door. Okay? But then, oh my God. Oh no. The original fraudulent locksmiths are there. They're still there. They were like waiting around, waiting for their money. They come back into the apartment when they see an opportunity. Now we have these fucking criminals in our home. Lily's very upset. So I'm just standing there talking to these people. They're yelling at me. I barely speak French. I just say, je ne suis pas l'habitant ici. Je ne vais pas vous payer. I'm not going to pay you. Je ne comprends pas très bien le français. These people are yelling. Okay, so then the cops come. The Airbnb host called the police. They're in my home now, like 15 minutes later. So in the end of the day, I'm sitting there, I'm on my computer, I'm hearing French shouting that I can't understand. It's much too fast to understand a single word, much too fast and angry, okay? And I'm sitting there, I'm playing chess on my laptop, just waiting for it all to be over. And then, it's over. I still don't have a lock in my home, but that should be resolved today, barring any unforeseen badness. And then at that point, I decided, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my vitamin supplement Little Joel video. But then I realized I was too tired. And so that takes you to now. That takes you to now. Anyway, with that, let me go ahead and tell you my opinions on the rest of the vitamins. Next up, we got chlorella and spirulina. I don't know. It seems okay. Pretty healthy for you, probably. 7 out of 10. The next one's cilantro. I've had that before. I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. The next one is NAC, N-acetyl cysteine, which I'm guessing is pretty fucking healthy. So I'm going to give that one a 6 out of 10. And then there's milk thistle, the last one up. And that, I'm going to give that one a 3 out of 10.